aja. Alright, welcome everyone. Welcome to our online class. Please write your nickname, your ID number, and your class or your section number. Like if you are from class 1, write 1. Okay, so welcome. Hanyapat, Nata. Is it Nata? Natus? Alright, so welcome back. So we're waiting for more viewers, more students. We will start for a few minutes. Okay, so let me just read some. There are 2 people for the moment. Okay, is my voice clear enough? Okay, Kanta Pitch, you're here again. All right, so welcome back. Please see the Moodle app. Is it app or site? I posted something there for the announcement for the previous activity, and I would like to congratulate in advance class 4/7. And for today, we're going to have another activity, so I am expecting everyone to participate because after my live stream, I'm going to browse again who are the class or the classes who have more participants with the correct answers. And for the record, yes, please write your nickname, your ID number, and your section number. Thank you so much. Now we have 64. So in a minute, I'm going to start our lesson for today. And this is in relation to the session 2 of our Moodle class. So if you have read that part, then it will be familiar to you. And probably you're going to have more chance to get the correct answer. Let's go. All right, ready? Okay, so before I start the discussion, I have here a saying or a quote from Ray Lemond. He said, "You learn something every day if you pay attention." And that is so true. I know you are going to agree with me. All right, so if you wanted to learn something, have to pay attention. We have to pay attention. Okay, so let's review first or recall our past lesson before I give you the activity that we missed last time. So we discussed about suffixes in English, and I mentioned there are 2 types of suffix. Okay, so anyone? What are the 2 types of suffix that I discussed last meeting? Please, when you answer, same pattern, like nickname or name, ID number, and your section number. And your answer, of course. So what are the 2 types of suffix? Anyone from the group? Reminder, I'm counting and I'm going to browse once again this live stream to see who are those students who are consistently and actively participating in our online class. So 2 types of suffix. First one, we have the vowel suffix, and this includes ed, er, es, and ing. Okay, so we have another one, the consonant suffix, the s, less, ness, meant, and li. These are just examples, all right? And there are more suffixes. And we had last time, can you again type the 10 suffixes, the focus last time? Anyone? We have the ness, we have the meant, what else? ing, ly. Okay, just please drop your answers and so I can easily see you. Yeah. Answers with names. All right, let's move forward. So there are 6 suffixes or suffix rules that we also talked about last time. So we have double the consonants, drop the final E. I hope you review this one. Keep the final E, keep the Y, change the Y to an I, and changing IE to Y. I hope you review the video or your notes. Okay, so let's move to our activity that we missed last time. So I wanted you to get your notebooks, and we are going to start with the activity in relation to our previous topic. So everyone, numbers, your notebook. Okay, write your number or write the numbers in your notebook 1 to 10. So let's start with number 1. You're going to choose the correct suffix or suffixes for the base word in the sentence, in the following sentences. So number 1, are you ready? If you're ready, say ready. Okay, anyway, I will start. Number 1, please write only the answer. So I'm going to see in your notebook the words, okay, not the sentences, but the word, the correct word. Number 1, blank can cause accidents, so please be careful. The word or the base word is careless. So what do you think is the correct suffix for the word careless in sentence 1? Write the answers or the answer in your notebook. Number 2, let's proceed. He passed his exam. He was blank for the second time. The base word is success. Do not answer, do not write your answer. Okay, I'm sorry, write your answers in your notebook, not here. Please do not type your answers here. Okay, thank you so much. The base word is success. Pick or choose the correct suffix for this sentence. Let's go to number 3. Yes, please, in your notebook, please. Number 3, the team that he supported were able to win the blank. The base word is compete. So find the correct suffix for the word compete in sentence 3. Okay, if you haven't had your name yet on the screen, please write them. Do so because I'm checking your attendance as well. Number 4, I couldn't find any blank in his theory. The base word is weak. So find the correct suffix for the word weak in sentence number 4. Weak or weak. Number 5. The search for the treasure seemed blank. The word or the base word is end. So find the correct suffix for the word end in sentence 5. That's activity 1. So if you check your Moodle, I announced there that today we're going to have activity 1, 2, and 3. So I should see activity 1, 2, 3 by tomorrow. I should see it in your notebook because that will be submitted tomorrow. Let's go to activity 2, still in relation to our previous topic. Match the following word with their respective suffix. Okay, so these are the suffixes that you're going to choose for the words that I'm going to show you. So let's go to number 6, use, the word use. There will be no repetition of suffix, by the way. So if you think the suffix or a suffix can be used to 2 or 3 words, please use or choose only one word for that suffix. Number 7, the word is break. Do not write your answer, okay, on the screen. This is a different one. It should be in your notebook. Number 7, build. Okay, what could be the correct or respective suffix for the word build? Next, number 9, create. Create. reminder, there will be no, or there should only one suffix for each word, okay? Like build can have two, but just pick one. And number 10, the word short. Find the respective suffix for the word short. Alright, so we're done with activity 2, and for our activity 3, that will be at the end of our lesson for today. So I hope you guys pay attention so we can learn something for today. Okay, so are you ready? Let's start. Now, if you happen to, or not happen, but if you had our session 2, few of you submitted, many did not. So this is related to that lesson. We will talk about questions, and of course, how are we going to answer them correctly? So I need your full cooperation for this. And once again, I'm going to browse again this live stream and check who among you here actively participate in our class, our discussion. So I call this segment a Q&A, all right? So I wanted you to write. This time, you can now write your answer in complete sentences on the screen, okay? So question, teacher, use white or pink notebook. Please use the pink one. We always use pink one. Yeah. Got a circle when I need to send work. Yes, it's in your Moodle class. I posted there. You have to submit your notebook tomorrow. So I should see all the things that you've done from your Moodle class. I hope so. And also this one. Okay? All right. Where can I send the work? Later. No, I posted it in your Moodle class. If you know the M.4 faculty or teacher's office, that's where I see it. Yeah, just find Teacher Sheila there. Matayong 5 and 3 faculty room. I think that's it. I'm new to that place as well. Okay, so number 1, the question is, what did you eat for lunch yesterday? Now I wanted you to answer this question. These are personal questions, okay? I'm going to pose questions that are, relatable, personal, something like that. So I wanted you to write your answers on the chat box. I use white one. Okay, if you use white, oh well, doesn't matter. I need a notebook, okay? So white notebook or pink notebook, either. Because some of you use white notebook and I can't tell you that you have to rewrite it to the pink one. So if you started with a white notebook, then do the white notebook. If not yet, then do the pink one. All right, so question number 1, what did you eat for lunch yesterday? I want you to answer it in a complete sentence because this will be part of your participation for today. Remember, this is a class cooperation or class collaboration. So what I did last time, I checked, even though you're many, but only few participated, and I cannot do something about that. It's your decision. So the more the merrier. The many, the big chance of getting high points, okay? I ate fried rice for lunch yesterday. Boring in it. What's boring in it? According to Winich Horn, okay? Am I right? Nippon. Yes, okay. Some of you are doing their attendance. So just drop your answers. Anyway, I'll be checking this one once again later. How did you get here in school, particularly? How did you get in school? Okay, please write your answer in a complete sentence. Some of you retracted messages or deleted messages. A message, that's fine. Just try again. All right. Number 3, talk about the last time you were really scared. Okay, only one sentence, guys. I don't need a paragraph. I just need a sentence. Just share a little bit of your experience the last time you were really scared. I ate French fries for lunch yesterday. Great. I get to school by a school bus. Alright, so number 4, what technology problem annoyed you recently? Okay, just recently. What do you think is a technology problem annoyed you recently? Complete sentence. Number 5, which was better for you? Elementary school or junior high school, and why? So this part, I want you to, or you can, okay? You can answer me in 2 sentences at most. So let me read some of your answers. I get to school by car. I ate pad thai for lunch yesterday. I get to school by taking the school van. I ate noodle for lunch yesterday. I saw a cockroach. I like that, cockroach, but I think the name is cockroach. I ate fried fish for lunch yesterday. I'm hungry now. I get to school by spaceship. Oh yeah, you're an alien, huh? I ate noodle for lunch yesterday. I got to school by UFO. God of circle, you're amazing all the time. My mom take me to school with my sister. Okay, let's see. Remember, I'm going to check later those who got the correct sentence, okay, or answer based on the question given. Most of you or some of you got the correct structure or sentence structure, but it doesn't correspond to the question I asked. So you can try, okay? Try and try. Next, last time I was scared, I don't even remember it. I can still remember it for myself. I get to school by 2-line. Oh, what is that? I get to school by car. Oh yes, very common, right? Hello to our 215 viewers. Hello to you, and I would like you to write your name, your ID number, and your school or your section. Your section number. Like if you're from class 1, so just write there class 1 so I can recognize you. Alright, so let's proceed to the next question, number 6. Just drop your answers there. Have you ever ridden an animal? Okay, ridden. What is the base word for that? If you don't know the meaning, you can search or you can extract the base word and the suffix and then make your own meaning for that. Have you ever ridden an animal? Please answer the questions in complete sentences. Number 7, where have you traveled recently? Where have you traveled recently? Number 8, what sports have you played? This one is I think it would be very easy for sports people. Okay, number 9, how long have you studied English? So we're talking about time here. So how long? You have to mention time. And then, last question for this segment, what have you done a lot this week? Not so much for this week, right? You start with Sunday, yesterday. Probably think about of yesterday. What have you done a lot this week? Okay, let me read some questions here. Answers. I was scared. Okay, so I was really scared when it's nothing. That's weird. Last time I was scared by a dog. I get to school by car. Okay, that's a while ago. Homework is easy. Woohoo! All right. High school, of course. I said you have to answer it in a complete sentence and you have to explain why. Okay, for the question number 5. I ate pork rice yesterday. I get to school by bus. Okay, you you put all your answers um, in one chat. That's great. I ate omelette. I get to school by car. The last time I was really scared by a lizard. Ridden on an animal? Probably not. Like elephant. Yeah, some of you maybe not. Elephant. We have elephant riding, right? What else? Horse. Yeah. I get to school by car. I've studied English for 10 years. I've traveled to Samoy recently. Shout out to Samoy. I think it's a nice place. Last time I was scared. You were scared by a teacher? Oh, I'm thinking whose teacher is that or was that? The technology problem that annoyed me is low internet speed. Yeah, slow internet. Me too. That's my greatest problem most of the time. I've ever ride my dog. Oh, you're so playful, huh? I don't play any kinds of sports. Well, that's okay. I've studied English for 10 years. I've been studying English for 13 years. Whoa, you're a genius. I've done nothing but play games for 7 days. Wow. Just hello, sassy rainbow chicken. Well, alright, I played basketball. Hello, basketball players. I have studied English since I was in elementary, but I've been taking it seriously for at least 4 years. Wow. So now you're serious, I hope so. I have to put this in our notebook. These questions, the answers of these questions, no need, okay? Only for activity 1, 2, and later 3. For this one, these are all for your recitation, okay? Online recitation. So I need your comments here. So when I check later your answers, you can have some points. I played karate. Wait. Okay, problem that annoyed recently was the battery ran out quickly. Yes, that is correct. And what else? I have never ridden any animal before. I traveled to department store recently. I played lots of sports like running or basketball. I have studied English for 10 years now. I played games many times. Okay, thank you so much for your answers. Last time I was scared by your girlfriend. Girlfriends, huh? You have a lot. I am a tennis player. Hi, bye, welcome. We have a tennis player here. I have ridden an elephant, yes. Me too. I never ever do it again or did it again. And I will never do it again. I pity them, sometimes I can see their tears. I was scared when I missed my favorite movie on TV. Good to you. You have a chilling and relaxing life. Okay, so let's move on. So just drop your answers, okay? So now your turn. This time, every one of you, I wanted you to write your question. Only one question. Your questions can be to me. Okay, let me write something. Okay, I wanted you to write your question to someone, to your friend, maybe to me, maybe to other teachers, maybe. Just one question sentence, okay? Your pattern should be the same with question number 1 to 5 and question number 6 to 10. Up to you. You just choose from these two patterns. Just write a question following the patterns from question 1 to 5 and question 6 to 10. Remember, in a sentence, whether it's a question or statement, it has to have subject, yeah? Sometimes it's implied, but make sure it makes sense, okay? Your sentence makes sense, okay? Okay, just write your questions. Just one question. Question, what did you do? How long have you been an English teacher? Okay, where are you from? Where you from? Is that a complete sentence? Where is your verb? Can you give me some money, please? That's funny. What your name? What your name? Is that a complete sentence? Where is your verb? Maybe you mean what is your name? Now, think about it. Is it the same form with the question 1 to 5 or question 6 to 10? Okay. So what have you noticed? Well, let me give you a clue. What have you noticed from the first set of questions and the second set of questions? First set, what did you eat for lunch? How did you get there? Or here, talk about the last time. Talk about the last time. Last time, you have there the time indicator, last time. What technology problem annoyed you recently? Which was better for you, elementary school or junior high school? So the question, what have you noticed with a set of questions in this slide? Okay, so the first set, it talks about the last time you were screamed, you were scared. Not just scream, because sometimes we scream even though we're not scared. Okay? Scared is like you're afraid of something like that. A feeling of like surprise with afraid feeling. Okay. How did you get here? Okay, correct. Is this a homework? No, it's not a homework. It is a recitation, online recitation. How old are you? Okay, for the first set, the question formed. I was scared. Okay, let's go back to this one. I'm sorry, I was like amazed by some of you. Good question. Okay, so the first set, 1 to 5, questions 1 to 5, they're all asking about the past. Am I right? Okay, specifically, it uses what kind of tense? For question 1 to 5, what kind of tense we use for this or use in these questions? Okay, remember there are different kinds of tenses, right? So in this part, we use, what is did? Annoyed, was. Okay, so we use the simple past tense. So for question 6 to 10, we also use questions that talks about the past. But what is the form? We have your have ridden, have traveled, have played, have studied, and have done. What is that form of tense? Just write your answers. Make sure these are correct and corresponding to the instructions given to you, so that you can have your score, okay, or points. Of course, correct is correct, wrong is wrong. All right, what is the last time we get free score from teacher? All right, so the second set, 6 to 10, they have the form have plus the participle, and that is what we call present. Okay, no one answered that one correctly yet. Present perfect tense. So this is in relation to your session 2. All right, someone answered present perfect tense correct. Okay, so there you go. Let's move to the next slide. Simple past and present perfect tense. Now again, I'm going to show you the illustration on this, what simple past is. Okay, can you give me a meaning with this illustration given to you? Can you give the meaning of what a simple past is? Okay, can you give your own interpretation for this one? Do you know? Okay, very good, Paeng. Okay. All right, so what is your interpretation for this? Simple past. According to this illustration, we have here past, present, future, and we have the X there before the present. So it means that the action, yes, very good, Bound, it happened in the past. But the question is, because present perfect tense also happened sometime in the past. But the question is, what is the difference of simple past and present perfect tense according to this illustration given to you or diagram given to you? According to Trong, the event that happened in the past and completed already. Perfect, okay? So when we use simple past, meaning the action was completed, okay? Yeah. All right. Farlens, Miss am I right? Farlens, Miss everyone. The things happen in the past. Yes, that is correct. They're both talking about past. The actions happen in the past. It happened in the past and passed already. Yes, Banji. For simple past. How about present perfect? It also happened in the past. But what is your clue? Yeah? Or what is the indicator for you to say that, oh, it should be present perfect? An action happened sometime, that is correct, in the past and still ongoing. Now that's present perfect. Yes, that is, generally speaking, for our dictionary probably, this meaning was given or is given. An action happened sometime in the past and still ongoing, or still true in the present. And it's important for now to be shared. Okay, so that's why we use present perfect, because remember, do not just stop when you say still ongoing, because we have continuous. We also have the tense continuous. Now, for the next probably lessons, we will be tackling this continuous. What's the difference of this and the continuous tense? Okay, past sin is done in the past. Yes, as simple as that. Past sin, done in the past, completely done in the past, period. And then for present perfect may be continued. Okay, we will discuss more onto that because you might be confused with the continuous as well. Okay, if you are just going to give the meaning, it may be continued. Okay, now let's try to see some examples. Now we have in past simple, we have what we call affirmative. Make sure you're taking notes. Affirmative and also negative. When you say affirmative, it means the positive, the opposite of negative. Okay, the absence of the word not, N-O-T. So we have here, I worked, you worked, she worked, it worked, we worked, you worked, they worked. Okay, practice that one with yourself as well. Okay, next we have the negative with the presence of the word not. I did not. Now question, why there is did? Teacher, we don't see did on the affirmative side, but why on the negative side? We have now the word did. Now, in the affirmative side, even though it doesn't show, it is implied that it has did. Okay, you can say I did work if you are going to give emphasis to that. I did work, you did work, but the form of the verb becomes the simple present. So I did work without the ed. You did work, he did work, she did work, it did work, we did work, you did work, they did work. Okay? But since we don't put the do family there, we have only the subject and then the past tense of the verbs. Okay? So for the negative, we always do this one. Remember, we always put the do family when there's none. If we put the word not. So I didn't work, you didn't work, he didn't work, she didn't work, it didn't work, we didn't work, you didn't work, they didn't work. If you have questions and you wanted for clarification, just drop your question there and I will try to answer that one later on. Okay. Next, we also have the interrogative sentences. When you say interrogative, they are question sentence. Okay. So we have here: Did I sleep? Did you sleep? Did she sleep? Did he sleep? Did it sleep? Did we sleep? Did you sleep? Did they sleep? Okay, so those are interrogative questions. Now, if you are going to answer it in an affirmative, you say, yes, I did. Yes, you did. Yes, she did. Yes, he did. Yes, it did. Yes, we did. Yes, you did. And yes, they did. And for affirmative, just write or just put no and not. Okay? No, I didn't. No, you didn't. No, she didn't. No, he didn't. No, it didn't. No, we didn't. No, you didn't. No, they didn't. Okay, so that's how you do it. All right, you can do things that you would like to do. Now, you have here indicators, time indicators. Remember this to be able to see the difference of the given sentences using past simple or present perfect tense. Okay, mind this one. We have the time indicator yesterday, ago, in 1990, in other day, last time, last week, last day, last Tuesday, something like that. So these are your indicators or your signals to be able to identify, that should be past simple. Okay? Next, we have the present perfect tense. For present perfect tense, we have here the usage. Okay? To express things you have done in your life. She has never studied. She has never. So we have here has never studied Japanese. Now we have here the word never. Next, to express number of times you have done something. How many times? Okay? Have you tried to call her? Okay, next, to describe recently completed actions which are important now. This is the thing that you said also happened in the past and continue to the present. This is what you are trying to say. So it describes recent completed actions which are important now. So I have to say it now because it's important. For example, I have some bad news. I have lost my job. This is true in the past, just not too long ago, okay? And also so true this time, but it's not ongoing, okay? That's just, we say it's true at this moment of time, okay? I've lost my job. Next, to express situations that started in the past and are still true. I think we don't have to say continue, okay? But we say still true up to this day. So take note of this one, started in the past and are still true today. So for example, I have known James for 4 or 5 years, still true today. To describe unfinished actions or situations, unfinished, not finished, okay? Next, I have read half of the book. Next, to express present result. Oh, remember this, present result. John has missed the bus, so he will be late. Has missed. Okay, that is the present result, and so he'll be late at this moment. Okay, next, let's proceed to the next one. Remember, it also has time indicators or signals, you call it. We have just, already, up to now, until, now, ever, not yet, so far, lately, recently. Okay, take note of that. What is the difference? How would you know? Past tense and present perfect tense. If there is time indicator for present for simple past, it uses exact time. Okay, exact time indicator when that something happened. But for present perfect tense, it uses like a general term for a time. For example, just meaning recently. You say already, it means finished. But when? The question is when. So that's the nature of present perfect. Up to now, until now, ever, not yet, so far, lately, recently. Do you understand that? Did I make things clear enough for you to understand? Okay. So question and answer. Now I'm going to give you time to ask question for 2 minutes before we proceed to our next activity. Okay, if you have any question with regards to our topic, I am going to entertain that. But if there's none, then we are going to proceed to our activity 3. Do you have any question, clarification? I hope there is no violent reaction. Yeah, maybe you have to, what is this hunting thing? I'm curious. Later I will see what are the things that you are talking about, this hunting. Yeah, you suffer with me. Okay, so let's continue. I hope you listen very carefully and pay attention, so you will learn something from this class. All right, shall we continue? Okay, everyone, please get to your notebook once again, and let's do our activity 3. This is in relation to our topic for today, and there are, now I forgot how many numbers are there, but just in case, write number 1 to number 5 first. Ready? Past or present perfect simple. So I would like you to write your answers only. Please label in your notebook activity 3 with the date today. So today is 20, I think it's 20. So put there July 20 and write activity 3. Then up to you if you want to drink water. And write numbers 1 to 5. All right, let's start. Number 1. Please write the correct word for this one. Mary blank the lottery last year. So what is the correct form of the word win? Only write your answer. Okay. Write your answers only. Okay, for number 1, the word win. Is it simple past? It should be simple past or present perfect simple. What present perfect? I'm sorry, this is not present perfect simple, okay? Present perfect tense. Okay. All right, your teacher is sometimes, have or has flaws. Number 2, we blank dinner. So your words here, we have prepare and already. So what should be the correct form for this? Simple past, how are you going to do it? How are you going to write it? Or if it's present perfect tense, then write it in a present perfect form. Okay? No, do not write. Please do not write your answers on the screen. Yeah, it should be in your notebook. Yes, you're correct, Pain. You're not listening, everyone. Please write your answers in your notebook. Yeah, many times. All right, number 3. James blanked your ring in the garden yesterday. James blanked your ring in the garden yesterday. The word is find. So write the correct form of the word find. Is it a simple past form or present perfect tense form? Number 4. Number 4, he come just home. Okay, so find the correct form of the verb come with its time indicator just. Next. Guys, you're so kind, you're giving answers, okay? Number 5, they blanked their car 2 years ago. So the word here is buy. Someone says thanks because you're sharing your answers. Number 5, the word is buy. Give me the correct form of the verb. Number 6, I see not anyone yet. See and not. All right. Number 7, feel go not to the cinema last night. So give me the correct form of the go and not. Write your answers only. Okay, next, number 8, we be verb and not to the zoo so far. So we blank to the zoo so far. So what could be the correct be verb for this? It should be a negative, okay? This is a negative, negative statement. Next, number 9. She blank yet. So the word is arrive or are, arrive, and not. So give me the correct form of the words. Number 10. Emily visit not me last week. Give me the correct form of the verb visit with the verb not. Alright, so that's it for our activity 3. Alright, everyone, so prepare yourself for activity 4 on Friday, same time. And a reminder, for activity 4, we're going to have listening. It could be a dictation. You are going to identify whether the needed tense is simple past or present. You just have to write SP or PP for present perfect. So I wanted you to, again, study the simple past, the difference between simple past and present perfect tense, so you will be able to answer do our activity 4. And announcement, please submit your notebook tomorrow at Matayum 5 and 3 faculty room in that area somewhere up there on my table, please. Okay, just ask where my table is from other teachers or faculty staff. Do you have any question before we end this live stream? Clarification? None so far? Okay, so I think that is all. Thank you so much for joining our live stream. I hope you learned something today and things become clearer for your session 2. I'm still waiting for the sessions 1 to 10 to be submitted. I got only this record here. I have the record here. So I'm checking still, but few are responding. So it's your responsibility. If you wanted to have good score, then be responsible. Alright, so that is all for today, I think. And so goodbye everyone. Thank you for joining. See you on Friday. Bye-bye.